We gotta be like tapped in, right?
What's up, giblets?
We'd like to invite you to join us on an intellectual discussion of the value of Bev in life. And if we were to quantify this value of Bev in our life on a scale of 1 to 5, which specific beverages would fall upon that broad span of influence
Upon
and
that
affluence?
Upon that transgressional line, we're basically trying to figure out what are the top 5 bevs of all time. And so we're going to sit here, discuss, go back and forth, probably debate about a bit about what, really makes the top 5 bev.
I would expect that.
And I mean, I think I kind of have a rough draft of what I think it is.
I got a couple in there too.
Yeah. Just a couple at least. But I would honestly, just go ahead and start it off.
Yeah,
I would
let's get it
honestly
rolling.
put Blue Powerade at number 1.
Okay, number 1 Blue Powerade's already... Let's start working through the other numbers because that's something we're going to have to come back to. I already know that's a fact, all right?
Yeah, honestly,
We did a little bit of talking
How
off
can it be
camera
Blue
on
Powerade?
sweet tea. So, let's talk about sweet tea for a minute.
You want to throw sweet tea at 5?
I'm thinking sweet tea, it depends on what context we're talking. We're talking peach sweet tea. I've been smacked on, like iced lemonade with the sweet tea. Are we saying sweet tea as a whole or sweet tea specific? Because if I'm saying sweet tea as a whole, it talks about all of those. That's easily a 3 for me. But if we're talking about specific sweet tea...
Let's just say specific. We have to keep it specific to
all
the
right,
bag.
mad specific.
Sweet tea, I'd honestly put it at 5. I put it at 5. I feel like that's fine.
3, you said 5, so 4.
But I'm saying the in between. But I would put sweet tea at 5. But I'm talking if I do half and half sweet tea lemonade.
Oh, I see where you're going with that, and I think that's if I think about it, we should
for me.
probably put lemonade at 4, sweet tea at 5, because then you can mix them, hit a 4.5 throughout the years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say that. Let's say 5.
Yeah.
We got
5,
sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
4 lemonade. All right. So I say that's pretty good placement on the list because those are like 2 solid hitters. They're always gonna deliver, always gonna come through. But they're never reaching that top bit. They're never breaking through. But that's something you can always rely on. I think that's solid 5-3 because when you get that smacking lemonade every once in a while, that shit. A good sweet tea is great, but the lemonade hits that. That's why
lemonade makes me excited about my day, especially when you get the sourness of a lemonade and how it should be.
Tart.
The taste that it really came from a lemon.
That balance, yeah.
Lemonade definitely puts me on top overall. That's why I think lemonade 4, sweet tea 5. So we have that. Ready?
Yeah.
Think about 3. Ready? I was thinking about it.
All right, let's hear 3.
Sprite.
McDonald's.
See,
Sprite.
this is the
McDonald's
thing.
Sprite. It's pretty good, dude.
But that's a very polarizing.
It's like the
that's a
soda you want to
very
get if you don't want to
polarizing
get dehydrated.
It breeds life, but at what cost? You know what I mean? I feel like it's not the most pleasant going down. It really when you get a big cup of that, at first it's nice, but it just for me the bubbles start to just overdo it. It's too much.
It does get a little bit intense.
It does. It's not a crud. You want a bev that you can sip on and enjoy the whole way through. And for me, that's a heavy hitter in the upfront, but when we're talking about long game, when we're talking about longevity with the bev,
longevity bev, and we've tried to account these factors in when we make sure.
Sweet tea, lemonade both have good longevity. It might get slightly watered at the end, but if you got good ice, you're solid. That's longevity. But when we're talking about a McDonald's Sprite, it just doesn't do it for me. I'm not gonna be honest.
Yeah. All right, so let's not have Sprite at 3.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Powerade. Powerade at 3, right?
Okay, this is my thing, right? You say blue, I say red when it comes to Powerade.
Okay, so let's just put Powerade. Powerade at 3. Your flavor doesn't matter. It's the factor Powerade, Gatorade,
Personal.
Because you need those sometimes after some sort of
But can we say Powerade Gatorade combo? I would say we'd have to pick between Gatorade and Powerade.
Okay, well I like the original red Powerade, the original one. That was so good.
Yeah,
it was
the shit when it was the black
ever.
label. When it was the black label with the silver P.
But I also like blue Gatorade.
I'm saying which
Gatorade.
one, blue, dark blue, or the regular blue?
I go dark blue.
Dark blue's nuts.
It's
dark
cracked.
blue's, what is it, that cherry? I don't even know what it is. That dark blue.
Wow.
That's easy 3 for me. Actually, you know what I'm saying? That in the mini bottle too?
Yeah.
In the mini bottle?
It has to be in the smaller bottles.
So are you saying
that's probably a 2 for me.
No, that's a 3. Come on, let's
you
put it at 3.
saying
There's 2
dark
bevs that are better than that. From my opinion, there's definitely 2 bevs that are better than a
I
Powerade.
can't even think of any right now.
So
Okay,
dark
we're
at a
blue
loss.
Gatorade's number 3.
Dark
I'm
blue
just thinking
Gatorade is
about the
number
dark blue
3. So
Gatorade.
right now we have sweet tea 5, lemonade 4, dark blue Gatorade 3. As I come to number 2, I can't help myself but say Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper for you is
Dr.
more of
Pepper.
root beer for me. I'm saying root beer, a good root beer is That
Maybe
bev,
Willie's root
to
beer.
me, that bev.
Chat, comment what you think it should be.
Yeah,
should it
if
be
you're
Dr.
listening,
Pepper?
if you made it this far, like definitely
Chat.
hit the follow. Like,
Chat.
let me see
Chat.
some comments.
Chat.
Let me see some comments. Let's get some like discussion going in the
Guys,
comments.
We need to know what you
But-
actually
But what
think.
I'm saying when it comes to Dr. Pepper, like I'm saying you level that up. It's just good like root beer. Like you ever had like been to some like brewery pub type place? They have a house root beer.
I don't think I can sway from Dr. Pepper.
But
I love root beer. Don't get me wrong. Mug is like top 10 for sure.
Mug is fire.
Mug is top 10.
Base
Let's
is
say
fine.
let's say 1.5.
No, we can't. We can't.
No.
No, you already did that though.
No, I'm just saying mix of it is like fun. Like just like in between.
How about this?
Yeah.
DC.
Diet Coke.
Where does that
I
go?
like
into?
cherry Coke. But I would still put Dr. Pepper above cherry Coke. And I would still put it above root beer. And you know what? I say we rock paper scissors, root beer, Dr. Pepper.
Are we even talking about
Okay, let's
Root
just
beer is definitely
no.
good.
Let's think. We have some other bevs that we can discuss on,
What about
right?
Red Bull?
This is something we've talked. We haven't even
Red Bull
gotten
is
to
good,
juices
but we
yet.
can't
All
have
right,
it.
let's think about this. Right? We haven't even
Dude,
talked
I mean,
about
it would have to
juices.
be OJ up there, but like OJ is like not going to be up there. Like OJ is not on the top 5, but that's the best juice for sure. OJ,
Pulp or no pulp?
like probably some pulp in there, yeah, but
Best juice is OJ.
yeah, most likely,
Fuck.
You're not talking about cran apple, cran grape,
yeah.
like pineapple, like some
Yeah.
shit like that.
I'm going with OJ.
OJ's every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Like
morning
what,
OJ.
Minute Maid
Imagine
carton or, like,
imagine
fresh
you're at
squeeze?
imagine you're at a random hotel and you wake up in the morning after maybe one of those nights, and you just decide,
Nights.
wow, some OJ would be perfect, and there's OJ for you at the Continental.
Okay, I'll say this: fresh squeezed orange juice.
really good.
That's
It's number
easily
one
2.
juice.
That's 2. No, that's
Wow,
two.
that could be
That's
two.
2
Fresh
bad.
squeezed
That's 2
orange
bad.
juice.
I'll tell you why, bro. Pull up to Greece, right?
We don't need
No.
sodas in our bev list, bro.
This is exactly like
Bro,
pull up-
juices
I'm
are
pulling
honestly
up.
nicer.
We hit the bakery, right? Get
Yeah.
some, get that first pie, bro. When you touch down, that first pie slaps, bro. I get spanakopita every time, bro. Munching
you're
it,
saying-
crazy. My mom always get 2 fresh orange juices. That first fresh squeezed orange juice, like they don't. It's you can't find fresh squeezed orange.
Well,
juice.
my grandma used to have an orange tree, and we'd go and
So
pick all the
fire.
oranges, and then we'd eventually, just like make fresh orange juice.
Is that not delicious?
It was honestly one of my favorite drinks of all time.
Best bet.
It's a 2. It's 2.
So are we saying
You're right.
fresh squeezed orange juice from Greece is number 2?
No, just
in general.
OJ
orange
2.
juice, yeah, but it has to be fresh squeezed.
Yeah.
Number 2, OJ, and I mean, we all know what number 1 is. It's obvious, is it not?
What?
Number 1, the number 1 bev of all time.
I'm think. Oh, this one you can't go wrong.
You just can't, bro. Like,
But it's just like it really just knocks it out in every category for me. I'm looking at longevity. It's got it.
Lock.
It's got like that initial hit, bro.
Lock.
It's just got
With the
that.
ice in there?
It really has the
On the
hydration
rocks?
factor too when
lock,
you think about it.
Lock,
It's like
lock, triple lock.
when we're talking about the conversation between goats in terms of hydration, like
Yeah.
this one it just doesn't
Greatest
even
of all time, bev.
plain and simple. In almost pretty much every category it sweeps.
And that's water.
He said goats. He's talking about milk.
No, he's talking about water. You're talking about water, right? Yeah, bro. What?
Goat
Of course
milk.
it's water. What are we talking about?
No,
You think it's milk?
no.
Oh, yeah, bro. Chill.
Milk is on my
Milk
top
is
10.
good, though.
Milk is on my top
But
10.
water. H2O.
Dude,
Best hydrating
hold
thing of all
up.
time.
Stop the show. Did we even discuss chalky milk?
That's obviously like a 7 or 8 piece here, bro. You can't put that in the top 5.
6.
That would be my 5 if it was just my list.
All right, guys. That's the top 5 bev list of all time. We have sitting in at 5, sweet tea. 4, lemonade. 3,
Dark blue Gatorade.
dark blue Gatorade.
Mm.
4, freshly squeezed orange juice. And coming in at number
Wow.
1,
Number 2 is
water. That'll say something about it,
Also,
doesn't it?
can't forget about 4.5.
Peace.
Peace.